man. I found bro.
She was born in November. Wow. Mom passed away during childbirth. So my husband. This is my latest video. Yeah.
So far. Bro, take. Sis.
No, this one not get. I'll tell you about how this one.
So beautiful.
Where are you playing from? YouTube. Wow, that's beautiful.
You became our favorite song.
I was following Jerry. So I was somewhere that did that. I was in the palace. So we're not debating. There was a man that came to did correction. So we're not debating and said the one you did was even more right. So from that time, we started following. So I saw the one last week, and I saw the one deal with this guy there. Omega family. So we're following. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Bless you. We were not here before. When we used to be at Aurora, he knows. My children used to attend the school where he managed before. We didn't even know until one day we met. So when we came here, the school says they are not coming here, that is too far. That same day we got another school I told you about. The school come here to pick them. Then that's Jasmine exclusive notice of Mrs. Kelly. Yeah. But today, at that time we were just 12 children. Today we are 40 something. But when the transport were not high, when I came back from the hospital, transport here before was 17 naira, 100 naira to a dollar. But immediately the transport increased to 200 naira. I told myself we will park to Reho if we continue. So that's how we now got to another private school here. At that time we have increased from 12 children to 30 children. Then when we were in Adwa, we were just 30 children. We take 2 taxis that will take us there. 4,000 naira every day. There are times, there was one day they left one child wealth in Adwa College Road Junction. Was somebody here now come and say, one of your picking there at Adwa College Road Junction. I was not, my wife telling me, change school to this side. That thing is risky. That's how we now changed the school and we brought the children. We now left all these grown up ones to be going to that side. It was the day this one also broke his leg. I also changed my mind and said, nobody is going to Adwa Wine like that. All protocol duly observed. I took them here. And today they are going to school at peace. They pass here, I'll drive past here. I watch out for them. And God has been faithful. In all that we've gone through, God has been faithful. We never had casualty in all his. In fact, for them to even rob me, they'll just take anything they like around. But God in all was faithful. I want us to say thank you to the adorable ladies who were there. You know, I didn't talk about that. Let me quickly spice that area. When I was coming, there's this tank that is up there. I bought that tank. I put it close to the circleway. I bought 2 pipe hose. I connected to one house that way. On Monday, they will give us water, 2,000. They know they look here. Don't be using yourself before. On Wednesday, they'll give us water again. That's 3 times in a week. That's 6,000. When I was doing the calculation, I found out I will rent. And I beg my children, when I do the fetch like other children, but if you want to go, give me their name so I will know who is living. When I started, you know, raising, he now snapped some of the beds. When he snapped some of the bed, he left. When he left, he just told me that one man here. I said, okay, no problem. Before I know, somebody called me. I didn't. This is the first time I'm seeing her. Please let me clap for him. So somebody called me and talked about what I said. That was before COVID-19. So at that time, I didn't hear from her. Then COVID was everywhere. But to the glory of God, one day I was just going to school. I saw someone bench coming with some pipe. I don't think, but every time I think it comes through, I said that bench, and my house is good. As I pass, I said, now I'm passing. As I Zolor and pass, come on. I don't see the motor. I can't use my leg to work out the good outside. They can't ask me, say, where be orphanage over? My house is good. That's how they brought the pipe. The next day, they now start to sand borehole. You know, it will take them 3 days to get borehole around this area. No. It was that day that they started cutting the salt water. The next day, they came to do installation. As they were doing installation, me, I was just looking. Mama just called me and said, before I see the yellow boy say, Mama, say, oh, our generator. Hey, so, Billy, generator for this area. Oh, that's how they add generator. And they pump the water. Now, some people pump borehole in this area. 3 days, it not go clear. 4 days, you go see the brown. In the next 30 minutes, white water was just coming out. I was the first person to drink out of the white water. Clean water, I like to say. And that's how we got water. Praise God. We started that day till now. We are enjoying cool water. If I'm opportunity to just open pure water cup now, write adorable pure water. So I want to say thank you for coming. We're not going to exaggerate too much about other things that happened. Some good clothes, some good toothpaste, some good macaroni. Macaroni, okay, we bought it. I want to say thank you. I want to say I appreciate the adorable ladies. No, you know, God was so grateful. The day we were going to lay the foundation, I said, man, I'm going to lay some foundation. He said some people are coming tomorrow. I said, contractor, you leave it tomorrow. Wanna just dig, you know, start on today. While we were standing there, they came, and my pastor came, my senior pastor came, and they were there the day we laid the foundation, the adorable ladies. I want to say thank you for being there for us. I want to say thank you for standing behind and beside, even our front. We are even working to meet you there. I want to say thank you, God bless you. I want to say, you know how many birthdays when you don't come? You do good too. So they will just come, 50 years birthday has come here. How is he? All right, he will come and she will sit down there. Oh yeah. So to the glory of God, everything will be fine. The children have not seen you before, but I think they saw you once in a video call. All right. So, but to the glory of God, when I said this adorable lady that called me, school, we were supposed to resume yesterday. They said, well, no, you all go today, not come go the other day. Oh, no, you all go today and tomorrow. So we'll come on Wednesday. I said, cut it, we'll come on Wednesday. That's how we start. I want to say thank you for coming. I want to say God bless you. I want to say may God continue to protect the adorable lady. Right then, in that aspect, a lot of people will pick to make some decision, but I didn't make it. I was supposed to write a letter to you. That one of my gifts. Ma, I had something with me. I was supposed to write a letter. You accept it, but I didn't write a letter. There's a sat with me here. I think that's the reason I asked for the full name yesterday. On behalf of everybody here, I know in the next 10 years there will also be a patron here. All of them will become patrons. So that's the reason why I'm saying to them to read well. I can promote them. Okay. I think when I talk about that other girls and somebody said to read the home service is a promotion. So I want to quickly say this, man. I don't know how to come up with it. Mommy, can you stand to your feet? In the paper with me, with our seed on it. Today, we are going to honor you with our patronship. The president, this is our patron certificate, is going to Mrs. Juliet Oatome. From this day, sealed and signed. I want to say, Mommy, from my heart, we wish you are settled. Thank you. Congratulations, ma'am. We love you. God bless you. Our patron. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So you are our lady patron from this day. I want to say thank you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Wanted to say something?
I'll give to her, but I just wanted to say a few things. All right. Yes.
Okay, let's say this.
Yes.
Go snap, no snap. Yes. Oh, don't worry.
Wait, the video still is snap.
Rush. Okay, sorry. All right. Wow. They only do until
And we think that some of us who still have our parents with us, they are blessed. These children on their own, they are blessed. Because we are all God's children. And God has got purpose for everyone that is here. Don't forget that. Anytime you're down, just say to yourself, God has got purpose for my life. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm leaving. Is that okay? I wanted to say that it did not happen by coincidence. God is in the business of his people. We have a heart for charity. We want to give to people because by the grace of God, God has blessed us. I'm not saying that we are probably millionaires or I don't know what they say, but you don't need to have much for you to give to the next person. That is what we believe. It's not like we have too much, but we think about those who have not got support back home. To the point that there was a project that we had back there, and that project was meant to be there in Manchester, not crossing over to anywhere. But my president, she made it in such a way that this project must cross to our children, or you know. So we don't want to eat and forget that there are people who one loaf of bread can satisfy, or one loaf of bread can make them happy. But the reason why I said this is not a coincidence that we are part of this orphanage home is because we used to support other orphanages, and each time that we do, you know, like it's part of our project. It's what we do. It's what is. You know, I told you the other day when you introduce us as Adorable Ladies Club, people think that we're a social club. We are not really a social club. We do social things, but we're a charity organization. And the heart to give is what brought all of us together in the place where we live. So I come back to the reason why I said it's not a coincidence. Because at that time too, sir, because we used to support other charities, other orphanages, and we learned that sometimes some of them are so full that they sell the items that we give. Some of them, their owners are not here, they are also abroad, so they have help, yeah. So at that time, God laid it in our heart to say, we need to look for charities who are struggling, orphanages who are struggling. We need to. So what we did was to tell all of us, 15 of us in this organization, 15 of us. So we sent our people. Look for those ones who know they get support. Those ones that you go to, when you get there, you will know that they need help. That is the one that we need. So we're deliberating this issue. We didn't know how we're going to find them. We don't have this physical contact. We don't come home all the time. But somebody said there is one that we know. Sister Mary's sister or something. Sister Bless, yeah. They know one. I think those ones, they need this help. So that is how we came in. So that's why I said it is God. Because God laid it in our heart at that time that we need to be part of what is happening here. And we heard, you know, story like how it all started. It's not easy to look after a child. It's so expensive. You know, since we came, when they give us price, we run first. Then we now get somebody that can help us negotiate. Like, are you? Because I remember that so many years ago, those things were like 120. When you ask a loaf of bread was 120, I think, or so around 2015. I want to tell you it was 1,007 for the one that is a bit when it gets more belly, and the one that my dear, I cannot understand it. The worst part of it is I cannot understand why we have to buy money. And they say egg is 120. So when I see these children, and I think how much can feed these children in a day, it's so much. I want faith to say that these children are all looking great. They are all looking well fed. They are all looking healthy. We want to thank you. We can't thank you enough for what you're doing. We want to thank you, and we want to promise that we'll continue to support in our own little way. We don't have the million stored, but as we have it, we also remember that there are children here that we are meant to look after. Welcome. So we announced the arrival of one of our matrons, Mrs. Flora. So I'll pass this microphone to my president, and she will have more to say. God bless you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Without much ado, I think Sister Judith has said it all. We started a little bit late, we are behind. Before I start, I want to thank God for this opportunity. Standing here today is a huge privilege to me. So I thank God for that opportunity. I want to thank the man that has made it all happen. He's so selfless, and every time I speak to you, sometimes we chat at about 3, 4 in the morning, and I ask you, don't you sleep? And I just know you're just busy behind the clock. Think about what you're going to do for this case the next day. And then your wife, I became a bit, if not more close to your wife than you. Chat with your wife as well. And I know she's a nurse as well like me. And that kind of made us a bit close. And then she went into business, and then she's chatting with all her business ideas and all that. And I just look at the two of you and I say, thank God for these children and God, the two of you. I've asked once or twice before when I call you on video call, or even when my mom came, like, which one is your own biological child? They show me. And then I always remember what you say to me, they're all my children. And that again, naturally, my respect for you was like above before. And I said, thank you, and well of all you do. I want to thank my children. I love you guys selflessly. I love you to the moon.
Love you, say, love you too.
When I call and I see people dancing behind the scene and chatting, I feel so happy. And like my sister Judith already said, looking at you, I can tell that your daddy is doing a great job. Even as difficult as times these days, though, I can tell that you people are well looked after. I say thank you to your daddy, and I say thank you all for being good children. I know you've had some hiccup along the way, you've had some challenges, we've had some hospitalization, we've had accidents, we've had issues, we have flood, we've had, there was a time I think my mom came and somebody was in the room, and I think they did a video in the bedroom, and I saw the mattress, the children were sleeping on the floor. I couldn't sleep that night. It was heartbreaking to see that this day and time that children still sleep on the floor. And that was when we decided to have our project, the bed project. And then I didn't tell you we're bringing bed either. And then I remember the day they brought the bed, I think my mom here was here as well. My mom is not here today. My mom is a huge supporter of you. She talks all the time about you. She did a video for me when the bed came and the children saw when they brought the bed. Start blessing you here. Because I said I wanted bed sheet as well. Kudos to you. I wanted bed sheet, I wanted pillow. I wanted the same thing that my kids were using. Not just doing beds, but I wanted everything. And when these children saw the bed, the way they jumped, the way they were screaming, it just broke my heart that to us, this was just something small, and then the way these children were happy. It's not the same. The first day the water, the borehole, I saw them go in, taking water and shouting. It just brought joy to us. And then I go back to my sisters and say to my sisters, yes, this is what I want us to do. Make just a little bit of difference, not a lot, but that little that we're doing. And that kind of give us some kind of satisfaction. And that's why we are here today. So I want to thank you guys for accepting us to be part of your lives. It is a privilege to be part of your lives. To say thank you. I want to pray for God's protection, especially for you, Big Daddy. I knew when we had that challenges of DVT and when you showed me your leg and I screamed like, God, nothing must happen to you because these children, they need you. Because as a nurse, I know what DVT is. And I said to you, you are so lucky. And then I started asking about medication and stuff like that. And to God be the glory, you are standing here today. I want to still beg you to please take care of yourself. They need you. To have almost 40 kids is not a year. No worry, that's why we are here. That's why he said that that is just the car. But you are the brain box. He said it before, so that's why we are there. So when the year, it's you that will make him here. So that's why we are here. You are the brain box, so make him here. So I want to thank you for everything you do. We really, really appreciate all that you do. And we want to do more and we wish to do more. It is difficult everywhere. But as difficult as it may be, we will do our best to make sure we support you to the end. My sisters are here today. They've seen it with their eyes. They've heard it all. Because sometimes when we are together and I say to them, I've been their president for years now. I've actually said to them, I don't want to be their president anymore. We are more than 2-3. We are more than 2-3 women now. How difficult it is. So when you have 15 women, I'm like, what? I'll be here for 10 years. I'm not a life president. Somebody needs to take over. No, you're not going nowhere. The only reason is because of the cost like this. This is what I believe in. And and to God be the glory, I've got few sisters that believe in the same cause, and that's why we are here. But sometimes it's difficult for everybody to agree. But because we are all here today, they've seen it all. They're going to go back and tell other sisters, we're good boys and good girls. I want you all to make your daddy and your mommy proud. You know, the grass is not greener on the other side. And like I said to you, your education is key. And even if you decide not to go that route, whatever route you decide, I know he will support you and we will support you. So all you need to do is anything you want to do, make sure you do it well. And at this junction, I want to introduce our matron who supports us all the time. And the last time, her name is Miss Flora Igodala. She's a nurse by profession as well. Actually, Adorable Ladies is all about nurses and support a social worker. So most of us are nurses in the club. So she's our matron. The last time I wasn't here, some of our members came in. She was supposed to be here a few years ago. She could not make it. Today again, she was coming. She had some challenges on the way. And she said to me, when you were talking, I was actually texting her. And she was like, I'm not going back, I'm going to get here today. I didn't like so no. Because this is the second time she's coming and something happens on the way. So today she said I'll get here, and thank God she's here today. She's a huge supporter of the Adorable Ladies. So. And also, I want to appreciate my husband who is here today. You know, they say, normally they'll say behind every successful man there's a woman. But I think it's the other way around. Behind every successful woman there's a man. For me, my husband lets me fly. You know, he knows I'm into charity. He will never stop me. He will never say, sometimes I get paid today by tomorrow I'm broke. I don't spend the money as soon as I spend it for charity. He has never one day said to me, why do you do this? Instead he says to me that one of these days you won't come home because you dash yourself out when you go out. And you know, so for him to support me, it makes me want to do more, if that makes sense. No, this is not the first charity home he's followed me to. When we're in Nigeria visiting, I must visit a charity home, orphanage home, and he's always there. He will always support, no matter how tired he is, he will come with me. So I want to appreciate him and say thank you for all you do to make me succeed. Thank you. And I want to thank all my sisters that came from Manchester. Sister Blessing, thank you for coming. Sister Ahmed, our latest Iyawo, my social worker, Sister Joyce, thank you. My mom in the house, thank you. Mrs. Idusoge Judy, thank you so much. And I've got my mom is here. These are my mom's paddies. My mom ride and die. Even though my mom is not in the country, they still decided to come here. You know what my mom would do? That's why they are here to support me. I want to say thank you. They know here before we got here, they were here, but they know the way. They were actually giving me direction how to get here. That tells you they are here all the time. I want to say thank you, mommy, for coming. And everybody, I say thank you. Brother Destiny, I know you are so busy. When I said this is what I want to do today, said, you know what, mommy, I'll leave everything and I'll come with you today. Thank you for coming, Brother Moses. Thank you so much. Ogami, thank you, sir. Thanks everybody, our photographer, everybody, thank you so much for coming. Brother Ige, Brother Desmond, thank you. I appreciate everyone. Thank you and God bless you.
I better wait first. Wow. It's okay. Okay, it's alright, no problem.
Tell your family go.
Don't say my father will not live forever, don't worry. He not die now, but he not going to live forever. You will still have the opportunity. Don't worry, not the late. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have been waiting. Sir, all these things, I don't understand. Are we just going to be looking at it? At least the rest is something to do for me as a motherless child. You can do this for me. Mothers are never here. Man of God, do something about this.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let me quickly say something. I remember my wife was telling me before you said that the bed. That bed. Some people they remove some people that time when you come for night, go stay put. For my bed, let me first see for that picture. And you know, actually that day you asked me to take prize for bed. Get to see. So that day, there was another day that kind of thing happened. Was the day Oibo came here. The one where they run for picture. They want to remove Oibo wiggle. The one I hair on wiggle. When they grab the Oibo, if you see the photograph behind there, see her hair, somebody see only the head. They grab Oibo hair. Oibo must say, no, let them hold on, give a drag. So they were like, wow, that was the same thing that happened on that birthday. Some people almost sleep the bed for us. So I want to say thank you for that, ma. God bless you. And quickly, when I said to mommy, I said, mommy, we thought they build our house. Like, when you were coming, if you have looked at the left side there, we share our project by God's grace. Yes. In that end, the way Adorable was helping us was so high. But Adorable was helping us from the left hand side, God was helping us from the right hand side. Even using the adorable ladies. Yes. Do you know that all through before, apart from filling sand, mommy, we didn't buy sand. Even till December 6.
And warm to our hearts. Your unwavering dedication has made a remarkable difference in our lives, giving us hope and sense of belonging. Your contributions have touched us deeply and made our world a brighter place. Thank you for being our guiding light, showing us that compassion knows no bound. With immense appreciation, the children of Shining Light Orphanage. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting. Thank you for giving us bed and well. Thank you for coming. A big thank you to the adorable ladies for their love and support. Welcome to the
Destiny.
Oh my God, it's Phil Town.
Baby, no sunset you. I'm never gonna run out with you. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, baby, no sunset you. I'm never gonna run out. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, I could make borwerunda, I could make baby. Miracle for one is a miracle for all. I could make Mountain move by the renewal of my hope. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, there is no society rule. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, there is no society rule. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, the ways of God are not the ways of men. You lifted me from grace to grace. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, what God cannot do does not exist. tono gbario. Agi mi agi aru bo selo wa. Uno tu bo sare. Osagawe ya. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, there is no sunset you. I am never gonna run out at all. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, there is no sunset you. Does not exist. Oh, there is no sunset you. Miami, I'm gonna run out. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, there is no sunset you. Miami, I'm gonna run out. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, the ways of God are not the ways of men. On a reason, Baba na wa go echo. You lifted me from grace to grace. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, there is no sunset you. I am never gonna run out at all. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, there is no sunset you. What God cannot do does not exist. Oh, He's the lifter of my soul, the renewer of my hope. Oh, what God cannot do does not exist. Oh, destiny.
So just fence. Leave that side for now. Here now you have at the front you have 1, 2, 3. That's 6 rooms with a bigger passage. In that place, when I say my children are dying because they don't complain, in that place they operate 1 bedroom. That's why I'm in haste for security reasons. The security reasons is that inspectors, if they come and ask how many bedrooms do you have, because it's Nigeria, so they might show you. But because if they come, they want to go on time and just whether you are right or not, you have to let them do what they want to do. But in this place, we have to first of all give them their 3 bedroom here, give them 1 here. Whenever we don't have visitors that's going to this place, So one is here for them. There's a glory of God. When these lessons are gone, we also have one local one there. So in the kitchen.
That's outside.
Yeah, because we're using gas. When we're using gas, 12.5 kg was getting finished in 3 days.
Oh.
So I not switched to firewood. But I now realized that when we were buying firewood here also, firewood was sending us to early grade. They're selling 4 for 200. Later now it's now 100 naira. So I now switched. There's a village after here called it Rokosa. So I will just that jalopy, I will just for the seeds. I just get like 16,000. Before I used to buy from those people using bus to bring with them, said 35,000. It will not last 2 weeks. So you know, if you not use has to tear firewood for your children, it's like you are digging a grave. So as long as you don't tear it down, when they're supposed to use 5, they'll use 20. And if they finish cooking, they will not. And we don't want to make them lazy children. I've employed cook. They cook, they not last 2 months. Just because they don't like it, they will say pepper day. It's not sweet. And okay, we now have to teach to the list of 10 years can cook in my house. So that's what we were trying to teach them. That's why I said we don't cook in them, we share. So that we can get it. We get it right there. We start to do what we are doing. Everybody knows what. I have not slept in a room for the past since on the 16th. I have not slept in my room. And that will be like bed where they are right now. They are the sleep there and then. Because you know, as that baby come now, everybody wants to see the baby, all the children. So all of them will just be in my room. We will gather there. So I don't, and because we won't leave it to them, it's risky to live with them. Because it's just not up to 1 month. And the system should complete 1 month. Yeah. So, but our fight for this place to complete very quickly because erosion will come again. Erosion will come again. If it comes, if visitor come that day, we'll receive them at the road. But if he's drying, that I'm the one that is fencing the place, so not the owner. But I cannot actually live in a free place and live it the way I met it. When we're talking about borehole, I said it's a rental, but for what this person has done to us, while we asked to live where we were. So, but to the glory of God, we are already working on this. I'm almost done with the fence at the back. I finished this side of the fence. This side is really small. I finished this side. It's only from here to back here. And this place does not need a fence. Just the front for her. Because the only way to tie this woman down is to give her her shop. Like she knows what to do. Sometimes she do room, sometimes she do open. If we don't do this one, I will not call family meeting. Somebody stay you are one now walking a day.
So now being Oakmiller,
branch. So but to the glory of God. Yeah. Maybe we got this way, land increased it. It's my personality, sorry. Inside my mind, I'm rolling on the ground. Don't mind me. Inside my ground, I'm rolling on the ground, but I don't know how to do it. Sometimes I don't fall down. Never eat too. Okay. So inside my mind, I'm rolling on the ground because I had a lot of challenges at that time. But I told if I tell my friends, sure, someone go outside, I'm going to share this one. So I did now. I just go and carry it. No. My friend said, why you know the guy? I said, I know the fear. I know they go. My friend said, you know, you're a billionaire. For this area, nobody buy land 500,000. Other than 350. You buy 5 million. As the man said it, me, I'm happy. But I just like, but in my mind, I'm just happy. I'm running inside of me. There are a lot of things I see. Imagine your child is coming home from school. The child that you taught A, B, C, D. You only know how to speak it in Asian language. He doesn't know, what he knows his father is daddy. He doesn't know surname. And the child is in GSS. From primary 3, started bringing award home as the best student. She get that led prayer just now. 2016-17, when I brought her from home. They were 3, 2 could not cope. But she has become, all the school, in your school she was damn good. When I got her, I could not put her in private school. I put her in Orora primary school. I can't do that. Yes. The queen was in the school at Agboro. That was not Agboro. The school was in the school in Agboro called Ever Precious. One day, Queen Nat came home. Queen was supposed to come home 4 o'clock. Queen Nat came home 1:30 with them. I said, why now? He said, Daddy, me, I cannot be going to private school. My brothers and sisters are going to government school. So as they were going, I followed them. And I told the teacher that my dad said I should ask how much is the admission. I said, okay, let's go. I just put her in primary 6. they admitted her. Immediately she ran up on my sister. I picked all of them and took them to your school, Sarah Group or school. Yeah. That's how we started. From that time to now, those groups, they come home with murder. And they write, evidence is there. If they write, what's it called, 14 subjects, they'll come home with 13A. And maybe in a do language, that's where they will have B. So, to the glory of God. So, anytime they come with results, if results, now we get market square. Don't play. Now we get Kilimanjaro. If the ideology is the first grade student and second grade student are going to Kilimanjaro at the end of the camp, you get it. So everybody is against.
That swimming was as a result.
So as a result of first class, those are the people that went to swim in that swimming pool. So when they, so the thing is, everybody setting challenge for themselves. Yeah. They are setting goals. And me, I will all be smiling. If I just see that they are winning, go and keep too far for them, let them eat their day. I'm happy. So I've not eaten today, but I'm okay. All right. Sometimes I look at them and you're like, I'll look at some of the boys. I say sometimes, if I've left this one on the street, one of these one put gun in my head one day. Yeah, but let's just see what we can do. When I said the window, I said you people will take the window. I told you, I can't say it does not have land in the window. Go and buy material for them when time comes. They will fix it by themselves. I don't have time. They always will take permission that they want to use it. Everybody's looking at me the area. The only people will wear white, people that guy. If I know they go as well. If I know they go as doesn't like club member. You know, tell me say dress code. You know how fun. I'm going on now. They'll be asking now your people that are my sister and my son. Say you are pretending to be a millionaire. I say you don't know me. But meanwhile, in all this, I don't even know how to pray long prayer. So I grew with that long prayer. My mother is a pastor. I know. But I grew with that long prayer. But at this level where I am, it's as if that reserve is working. But what I do is, I pray with reality. Oh God, I thank you. Look at me. But I say my wife, I don't even know. Like to kill cow here now, big chicken. That lap is supposed to be for daddy in our place. I can't eat it all. Except you pieces it once. I just say, if they are eating chicken by past weekend, oh, see for my children, and they eat chicken. For my children, and they eat chicken. I say, I'm just praying, oh, that's my lifestyle. I say, see for man. When I enjoy it, for man, who say, I tell you what they have here, man, over here, man, go. And it just cruise on. I just get to the corner and say, God, thank you. I was almost failing when I was asked to quit 2019 when we got here. Because it was partnership. I said that to you in our record. Yeah. I was quitting though, man. My wife was not around. Say, so just see, they said I should come here. And somebody said, this place is a desolate area. It rings in my head. 2 people. I said, I'm going. If Abraham brings us water from you, I'm going there. When I go there, they say, tip the rock for it. Let them tip me first before I know it. And really, they really stole from me. That was nothing. I started doing it. I was there. I recruited trees from that compound. Started doing field. I filled up to here in that compound for water sake. But at that time, it wasn't stressful. It wasn't stressful. It wasn't like it's stressing me. I planted grass. When we were 12, you see the carpet guy, like UK too. Everywhere sweet with the carpet guy.